Hi guys, in today's video I will be upgrading my Leopard Gecko Sunflowers Enclosure for cheap. As you guys know, inflation is a real thing right now. We gotta be saving our coins, not spending them, but you guys know I love my reptiles, and at least once a year, or about every year, I like to switch with their enclosure just to enrich their lives, give them something new to explore. And it has been about a year for Sunflower. I'll give you guys a close-up of her enclosure now, what it looks like now. So the first thing I'm going to do is look through all my reptile stuff. I'm going to go to Frankie's outdoor enclosure, that's why I have my jacket on, to see what I can use from his enclosure. Since it's winter time, he's not going to be outside. And then after that, we'll head to the store and get a few things that we are missing, just to give her a nice new setup. So this is what I found around my house that I may or may not use. Now let's head to the store and see what else we can find.
The dollar store is my favorite place to find cheap reptile stuff. Look at all these plants you can put in your enclosures. This is a great option to use as a feeding dish. You can put a salad on here for your bearded dragon, your tortoises. They have so many great dishes for water bowls. I really like this one. This is another great option if you have a lot of reptiles. This 3-pack is a great option for insects, and I actually use this for my crested gecko's food as well. I would avoid stuff with a picture on it because it does tend to chip off from personal experience. These are great to use as a hide or a moist hide. You just cut a little hole in here, and for $1 you have a hide. Again, if you have multiple reptiles, they do have packs where you can just get 4 for $1.25. They have great decor options. I really like this. The elephant, of course, I love. They have stuff like this, so it just depends on like your vibe. You can find a lot of great decor here, guys. I feel like they do have a little bit more options during the summertime because instead of Christmas decor, they have like garden decor, and the options are just so great. I'll link a video down below so you guys can see some of the great stuff that I found here during the summertime. And this is everything that I bought. Now we're headed to the reptile store because this reptile store recently started having a clearance section. So this is the clearance section. I'm seeing what I can find. I am interested on that hide on the left. This is why we do not shop at the reptile store for plants, guys. $24, $20? Absolutely not. I did end up getting this hide. I'll tell you the cost in just a moment. And I also got some substrate.
It's been 3 days since I bought everything that I needed. I am just now able to get to this. So a whole haircut later and 3 days later, let's get this started, guys. So at the dollar store, the total spent was $25. And then as you guys saw, I got this from the dollar store too, as you guys saw. But then as you guys saw, I went to the reptile store, and this reptile store just started like doing a clearance section, which is so awesome, and I was able to get this for $5. And then again, this is just some of the stuff that I already had in here, so I'm not going to use everything, but I am going to change the substrate. So total, okay, before we move on, total this whole new setup, change setup, is going to be $30, for under $30. Because I'm not going to count the substrate. I am going to change the substrate, but I'm not counting that into the budget because number one, you don't have to change the substrate. I'm just doing that because it's time for her enclosure. And then you can use paper towels if you don't have money for a substrate. You can use paper towels, or you can also use topsoil and play sand 50-50, super cheap. I think you can buy both for under $10, if not even like like $5, because I think topsoil is only like $2 or something. I don't remember, but I know it's cheap. So that's for those reasons I'm not going to include the substrate in the budget.